you call them?
食包㗎。
食包了。我咪教你知啊，因為真正貴。
Expensive lunch.
Okay, this is what I asked my client. Okay. How will CPF sorry, affect you? Some very common I'll ask, hey, how will the CPF change affect you? What change? You don't know. Everybody knows, this one very important. It's going to affect you. Then I go on and explain. What is going to take place for sure. Okay. Another way of phrasing it now. So will you be topping up your CPF next year? Okay. These are questions I asked over a cup of coffee. What do you plan? How do you plan for your retirement? What do you do? So some will say, you tell me lah, you are financial planning what? I say, what I tell you, you may not do right? So you must have done something. Why don't you share with me what have you done, or what have you put in place? Because you either plan or you don't plan. If you don't plan, you plan or you don't plan, retirement is going to happen anyway, whether you like it or not. You can't be working forever. There will come a time when you really have to stop and retire. Then you start looking at how much you have in your bank, how much you can generate from your assets, and where am I going to get my income. So if you have not thought about it, we can talk about it. Okay? So what have you done? So I'm very focused on retirement, so all my questions are, it doesn't lead to a product, but it will lead to needs. Okay? So my target group is 50 to age. Do you know that at age 70 you can still buy? What product can you buy at age 70? CD product? PLR can still buy. Those two I highlight can still buy. Last age of entry 75. We go for 5 years, shortest. Okay. And then the other leading questions will be SRS. Have you contributed to save tax? Okay. And then lastly is I will do a financial review. So this financial review meaning reviewing and updating my clients, especially those are not met for a while. I'll go up until I tell you what I did. I picked especially those with those who bought PSV from me. Okay, if you have not sold, that's fine. But I've sold quite a bit of PSV, and some of them actually stopped paying premium. Okay, after like 3-4 years, because the minimum is 10 years, right? Some finish the 10 years, but at the point when they finish the 10 years, it was still underwater. Okay, but in the last few months, market ran up. Okay, a lot of them became positive. So I go back and update them. At the same time, I do a financial review. Okay, because they show me you one. Well, I got something to update you. Why? You're making money, I must update you. Don't you like to know that you're making money with some of the investments? So I go and tell them. Okay, you may not be making money, but at least they see that it is above water. Okay, and then the PSV, what else I picked? PSV, and of course, this is the best. Orchard policies. By that, I also mean those people who have finished paying premium or fully paid premium, paid policy lah. That means these people save, they either pay 5 years or 10 years, they have fully paid the premium, so they got surplus cash. So I go back and review. So these are the people I pick to review. Because there are opportunities to do something with them. Okay? Okay. Okay, my simple concept. Accumulation. Drop the
Yeah.
Sit down. Generally, this concept. Okay, we have these leading questions. Okay, from the leading questions that I ask, it will lead me to the concept here. So it follows from that conversation. So I said, okay, let me share a concept with you. Okay, so I asked my client, oh, have you heard of this concept called capital utilization? If they say yes, I ask them what it is. Let them explain to you. Versus capital preservation. So I will explain capital utilization as your capital, you earn interest, right? Capital, and then you begin to grow now. This is simple definition of capital utilization. Okay, you invest, okay, the capital, earn the interest, and then you start to draw down. Example. What are some of the examples? Can help me now? Hello?
Bank savings.
Bank deposits. Some more? I don't want to fall asleep, no, I tell you. What then?
CPF.
Huh? What? CPF? Yeah.
SRS.
What?
SRS.
SRS. What else? Okay lah. Enough now. So basically, this is what happens. So when you, CPF is one of them. Okay? At 55, the government lock away your money. Do you have a choice? You don't. They lock away your money and they pay you interest. At 65 or 70, if you want to draw down more, right? Because then your interest rate will go up, then you have more to draw down. However, over a period of time, approximately 20 years or more, eventually it will be drawn down to zero. Okay? So if you live longer and outlast this, that means that's not enough. Okay? So this is your CPF model. So if you top up, you can top up a lot of capital and earn a little more interest, and then you draw down. Okay? This is capital preservation. Invest. Capital. Also earn interest, right? Is there an interest? Interest. And from here, what it does is so your capital increases over time, right? And then this thing called dividends. Okay, so over time, doesn't matter how long you live, as long as your funds are invested, you can maintain or preserve your capital. But at the same time, you draw dividends. In some respect, your capital in your CPF, most of us have our capital in the CPF, correct or not? The most capital in the CPF. Between this and this, which do you think is a better model? Our CPF works like that, right? This is the capital preservation model. Between this and this, which one works better for you?
The problem is this one, the dividend.
Answer my question
not as
first.
much.
Which one?
I still prefer the first one.
Why?
That's the,
Now it's a role play.
the capital, how should I say? Of course I have both, but the one that you need more money immediately, the first one work better.
Okay,
Immediately.
okay. Immediately lah.
The second one is when you have spare cash.
Yes. Absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree with you. Now, you already have this, right? Correct or not? So immediately you need cash at 65, the CPF is going to pay you, right? What are you doing with your spare cash? So if you are topping up to this to get more, would it be a good alternative to put here? You're not wrong, what? You're correct. So you invest over time and then you get your dividend. You get the best of both worlds. Can I show you how it works? Yeah, so I will use the illustration to show the BI. Then you go to the BI to show how it works. This is a very simple concept lah. actually doesn't matter what she answer, it's good one. She get, wow, and she prefer this. Why? Oh, because you draw more. Correct, when you draw higher more. The diagram shows what. You don't argue, it's correct. You are already getting this, your CPF, you can't do anything about it, it's locked in already one. Right? But over time, what about here then? When your capital is depleting, this engagement I have with my client, she's one of them. Let's say she give me this kind of answer. It's not wrong, it's not wrong, it's just a preference. So I will say, oh, what about you? What if you want to leave capital to your next generation? Can this model fulfill now? You have your lovely 2 granddaughters, right? I look at their photo, I really love them. Don't say you see them every day, okay? I really love them, yeah. Right? Isn't it nice to have a bit of this? And this is not going to cost very much. You keep it short term, it's only 40K. 200K will last you for the rest of your life with dividends. Can? Any other? I said, okay, my question between these two, which do you prefer, or which do you think is better? This one, capital disappear over 20 years. This one, capital is still there. Do I need to explain to you what you can do with the capital? When your capital is still there? Margaret, quick. Any objection? No, not objection. Any views?
You need both.
You need both, Thank you very much. Come on. Sit me. I confirm I buy lunch. Kenneth?
Show me the numbers. I need the numbers to.
Sure, happy to show you the numbers. Okay, this concept is not going to nail it, but this concept get them to think about, hey, you remember one of my questions is, are you going to top up your CPF next year? There's a big tendency people would just top it up to get more, right? So you want to get more consistently over long term, or you want to get more only initially and then it goes down? I don't go into explaining what happened to the interest earned in the CPF until later If this answer, this response doesn't sound good, then I will. Do you actually know what happened to this in the CPF? The interest as you grow up. Anybody know what happened? If that happens,
You're talking about CPF live or what?
yeah.
On live, This is not CPF live, Is this CPF live?
CPF
Normal CPF.
Retirement account.
retirement account.
Okay.
Retirement account.
You're talking about
You pay you back minus the interest. Whatever left, die.
So you get this capital, right? The interest is it interest yeah. Interest goes into the pool.
Yes.
Pool means what? She subsidized me, because I'm going to live longer than you, I'm assuming it's going to die now, right? So I said, I live longer, you subsidize me, Thank you very much. So if you go on this, you better make sure you live long. I was sharing with a client, 70 years old. Until she has this one, I reviewed this one, and this one, she also has PhD. So I reviewed, basket, what am I going to sell to her? So anyway, I met up with her, and then started talking. So I thank her for her support over the 30 years. When I first joined 1994, she bought one policy from me. Then subsequently, she bought a lot of policies from me. And then then last time when we did retirement planning is what? We did
Every 5 years.
like that, right?
Every 5 years.
So chit-chap,
Start from
75,
80, 85.
80, 85 no.
Yeah.
Before that also have lah, 65.
Mm.
Oh, so maturity like that, literally like that. Maturity check come in here. Next one gonna come is 80, 85. I said, hey, don't joke, no. See the work we've done 30 years ago, now you're enjoying the fruits of it. I literally show her, no, hey, pak kuih ching, you know. So I even show her, I said, you know how sound this retirement plan is, no? I proved to her, no? I said, based on your CPF, you'll be getting about $1,000, okay, from 70 onwards, okay. The amount come in here can last her, give her 1,000 a month until year 6, which is 76. Before 76, 75, another amount comes in which will last her 8 years. And then another amount that will last her beyond 85. I said beyond 85, maybe no teeth to eat already lah. Oh, then I asked her, she was telling me, I asked her about mother still alive.
Oh,
Mother how old? 98. Wow, I said, hey, this is very serious. I'm happy that your mom still working. The last time I saw her, she was on wheelchair. I thought, wow, wheelchair bound. No lah. Wheelchair is for our convenience. We push her around. But actually, she can get up and walk on a walker. No. I said, wow, your mother is really very, very strong. Looking at her, maybe 105, 110. Looking at you, wow, 120 lah, I think. Confirm lah. And she really looks good at 70. Yeah. So the problem is living too long. It's living too long. Of course, my CPF will go and subsidize her lah, but you know, that's besides the point lah. So I use this, you know, it still works, those retirement plan, the what, through active saver. Hey, 2% then she said one, yeah, so low, 2.9% only. I said, hello, when you bought the plan more than 25, 30 years ago, what was the interest? 1%. Now we say low because the interest rate is higher, 3%. How long is it going to last? Still a good plan, through active saver. Oh, so from here I will build on the numbers. Okay, so the true active, the true Vantage Assure, which I closed end of last month, is based on 12,000 a year, smaller. Concept is the same, except that the premium amount is smaller lah. Oh, and then the true wealth is 40K and above lah. Yeah, actually the minimum is 36 Oh, so this is how I'm going to build my True Credit RP using wealth accumulation products. But please make sure that you are well versed. Why I need to look at it again is because previously we were selling the first version, which is quite different. Okay? In fact, a lot of difference, I would say. Oh, the charges has gone up, and also the death benefit has come down. Oh, so please, when you talk about this, be very well versed with your product. So either the PVA or PVW2, please be very well versed. But it has also a lot of additional features. Okay, such as features. additional features. One is this thing called premium pass. So if you pay a minimum of 3 years of premium, you can opt to go on a premium pass for 1 year. When you don't pay premium, there's no charges. Okay, your rider stops. After 1 year, your premium continues. So everything is pushed back for 1 year. Let's say you pay for 5 years, right? After you pay 3 years, you're supposed to have 2 more years to pay. Then you go on a premium pass for 1 year. You still have 2 more years to pay. Okay? And then the other feature, which is very interesting for legacy planning, is what? Wealth share. Okay? Wealth share. What does that mean? Okay. Another concept. George. Oh no, Catherine. Catherine, you have 2 lovely granddaughters. You know? Do you want them to remember your name for the rest of their life? Way after you're gone. Laugh, yeah, they're normally laugh. Yeah. Okay. I think I share. This I always say this one. I say I'm very sure I will remember my great grandfather's name if I'm still receiving 2,000-3,000 a month from the trust fund supplied by him. You know your great grandfather's name? Can't remember, right? I don't expect you to remember lah. But you are still receiving $3,000 a month from the trust fund. Can you remember? You even remember the date of birth. Date of death also remember. Correct? Yes? But they are so lovable. Look at their photograph. Fell in love with them already. Don't say you see them every day. So, wealth share is, let's say you buy that your daughter only has 1, but pregnant now. Only has 1. Okay? You buy Pru Vantage Wealth or Pru Vantage Assure on 1 life. That means let's say Pru Vantage Wealth now on your daughter's life, who is the policy owner, but life assured is your granddaughter. Okay? Then later on she give birth, right? Later on she give birth. This thing will accumulate, right? As it accumulates, can be 3 years down the road, she gave birth. You can actually split this one into 2, no? That means that whatever policy, okay, whatever benefit, let's say you put 50% into growth account, 50% into flex account, these 2 will actually split into 2 equally. 1 for the second granddaughter, right? And then 3 is you can change primary and secondary life assured. But must have insurable interest. Very good for legacy planning, no? So the grandma doesn't need to buy another one. You just split it into 2, or split it into 3. Okay, then you can pick who is after 2 years you can choose a primary, you can change the primary life assured and secondary life assured. Then you become the owner. Understand? So quite flexible lah. There are good features that comes from this product. Okay? Can or not? Any questions? So everybody understand? Can do, very easy, right?